Support for Kalamazoo Lively Arts is provided by the Irving S. Gilmore Foundation. Watch Kalamazoo Lively Arts every Tuesday at 6 p.m.
Shelley Irwin takes us into the woods where she learns what it's like at the Gilmore Piano Camp.
This is the Gilmore Piano Camp, and we are all about piano, pianists, piano music, learning to play and enriching that piano experience. We have campers a lot from the local area, the greater Kalamazoo area, but some come from as far as Oregon and Nebraska. We also get different out-of-staters from the region, and they're all pianists of various levels. Some are very high-level high schoolers, some have only been studying it for a couple of years. Most music camps have a wide range of musical offerings like orchestra, band, and they have various instruments, including piano, but not specifically just piano. And so students come to our camp because it is truly a piano camp. Everything we do is about piano and music making with the piano or with the keyboard. In addition to that, not only is our musical camp a very high level of music making and instruction, it's also outdoors at a beautiful facility.
Ladies, I would like to learn how to play the piano in 2 minutes. Where do we start, Catherine?
Great. Well, girls, first can you tell Shelley how we created a story, some imagery with this piece?
Well, first, what we did is we made a story with the camp geography.
Yes.
So we started out at the bottom of a hill where there are lots of big steps going to cabins where we sleep. The song is called Katydids, so we're saying that katydids are in the cabins.
And that's what I'm going to play.
Yes,
right?
you'll be playing the katydids. So we start out very softly because we're at the bottom of the hill, right?
So we can't hear the katydids too much because they're making noise.
Oh boy, oh boy. So basically, to play the piano, you have to know what keys to use, right, Catherine?
That is correct. So Ching, could you please show Shelley which keys that she needs to play the katydids? And can you play 4 in a row for her and show her how to do it?
Is this the right, am I
Can
at
you
the right place?
Can you show her
Show
where
me
the
the
B
keys.
It's right here.
Okay, ready? 4 times? 1, 2, 3.
Great. Now, we're going to do 2 and then a space after.
Okay, on the same notes?
Yes.
Am I here?
Yep, you stay on the same notes the whole
Okay,
time.
all right.
Here we go.
Oh,
So let's do it together.
Teach
Here
me.
we go.
Are we doing
Ready?
3 times or 4 times?
We're going to do 2 space, 2 space.
Oh, okay.
Ready? And space. So it's the dung, 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 stop. Great. So you can do a variety between the 2 with the space or all 4. And we're going to start at the beginning. Emma's going to play, and you're going to start at the bottom of the hill very quietly. Ching is going to help you.
Okay, you ready to help me?
And we're going to get loud as we get close to the katydids at the top, and then we're going to get soft as we go to the waterfront away from the katydids. Right. So you're not playing the piece, you're helping her play this time, and then we'll play the piece.
My fingers right here?
Like 2, like.
Just do why don't
Boom,
we do
boom, space?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Boom, boom, space. You tell
Yes,
me when
you
to
play your
start to
part.
play.
Well, the camp is it's a really fast 5.5 days, really almost 6 days, And the highlight is really every day the students get a piano lesson with one other person, and that's a daily activity. So they see the same teacher every day, and they really focus in on a few pieces. This is meant to be intense, to be very in-depth, and to really break them into a new level of playing, which happens a lot. Other highlights would include tonight we have we call it the Thursday Night Throwdown, which the program was put together this morning. And it's only things that were rehearsed, written, or performed this week. So the students did not prepare this music in advance. They learned it this week, or wrote it this week, or arranged it this week with their fellow campers. So it's completely fresh.
We'll go just a little faster as well.
Faster.
Do, 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 do. Good, good.
Katydids.
getting a little closer, so they're a little louder. And now let's go to 4. All 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep playing. And now we're getting away. We'll go back to the space. 2, 2, off. 2, 2, off. 2.
What did we just play?
Well, we actually almost played the piece Katie did. In other words, she played her part and you improvised a part using the storyline of the dynamics, starting far away from the katydids to the katydids and away again. So the idea being that we are telling a story through dynamics. We're starting very, very soft, or pianissimo, and we're working our way up to fortissimo, which is very loud in Italian, and then working our way back to a pianissimo sound.
And that's
where
why
it
you
just
told me to
disappears.
be a little more quiet when we started to
Yeah.
end. Well, now, in an ideal situation, would one player play this whole piece?
No, it's meant to be a duet. And so the challenge for Ching, of course, is that it looks like it could be simple because she only has basically 2 notes to play. But what is the tricky part, Ching?
They're all the same notes, so it's easy to like lose track of where you are.
So you have to count like crazy. So her part's very challenging in addition to the dynamics. And Emma's part, although she has more notes, what's your challenge?
Making sure that I don't speed up.
Right, because if
or-
they rush, then we have the duet sort of derails and we fall apart. So, and why did we pick this piece, girls?
It's because Amy Beach is a woman, and in 1867 to 1944, women were not allowed to make music.
There weren't a lot of women composers that we knew, and so because they're both studying composition here at the camp, I wanted to make sure that they had the opportunity to play from a woman composer.
Thank you, Professor Catherine.
My pleasure.
The things that are happening as we're playing piano, it's not only musical happenings, but we're doing spatial reasoning by the keyboard. We're listening with our ears. We're learning to hear what the music sounds like before we play it. We're also learning to decipher, to read better, to audiate better. They're very bright, intelligent, spunky kids.
Shelley, when one thinks of Sherman Lake, it's a great atmosphere out there, but they think of nature, not necessarily music. This is quite a combination.
Well, it's a nice combination. Obviously, the kids are there to learn to play the piano even better than they do, but they're there to also experience the camp atmosphere, the wise atmosphere, and they get to stay in cabins, they get their free time to swim or to play together, but they're focused on their piano.
And it really is a unique opportunity for them.
Yep, they're working with the best in the West Michigan area and the Kalamazoo area. There's a lot of one-on-ones. There's also a little recital that you have to prepare for too.
It's a lot of pressure. There's a unique partnership out there as well. When one thinks of the YMCA, they think of fitness, but in this case, music.
Yep, music. We'll call it mental fitness. And again, back to the partnership with the Y. You think that the Y is all about playtime, about fitness, but it's all about making the young and the young at heart, whole, almost a holistic approach. So a great combination. And again, you can't beat Sherman Lake's atmosphere.
You can't. Thank you very much for that story.
Watch Kalamazoo Lively Arts every Tuesday at 6 p.m.